The rolling hills of the Aberdare Mountains in Kenya are a home from home for many British settlers. They become known as the White Highlands. But they are also the home of the Kikuyu tribe. Gushu Gekoyo is a Kikuyu farmer.
I often ask myself why the British send their children all the way from home to a land that is not theirs. I have come to the conclusion that the white man is a thief by nature.
Cherry Lander, a widow who runs her own farm on the foothills of Mount Elgon, is a coffee pioneer.
There would never have been any Kenya if there hadn't been settlers, tough enough to endure the first awful years. They have given Kenya their youth, knowing that they could make nothing of it in their short lifespan. But they were building a future for their children and their children's children.
Gushu Gekoyo becomes a follower of Jomo Kenyatta, the leader of the Kenya African Union, who is campaigning for independence.
At a meeting in Thika, Kenyatta asked us whether we want to fight for our land. We replied, yes. Are you waiting then until the white man has bred into this country like rabbits? No, we replied. We want to fight now. Then realize that the tree of freedom is red, not with water, but with blood.
Kenyatta becomes the figurehead for Kenya's nationalism, but behind him, a much more radical movement emerges, Mau Mau. (1951). The King's African Rifles patrol the thick forests of the White Highlands as Kikuyu resentment at the occupation of their land escalates into armed rebellion. The rebels express their loyalty to the cause through a blood ritual, the Mau Mau Oath. Gruesome stories about the oath-taking ceremony are so potent that British filmmakers recreate them as propaganda. But Mau Mau sympathizer Josiah Karaoke recalls the fearsome words of his own oath.
I will obey all orders of the Mau Mau, or this oath will kill me. If I'm called in the night and I refuse to come, this oath will kill me. If I'm told to bring in the head of a white man and I refuse, this oath will kill me.
Over 100,000 Kikuyu take the Mau Mau Oath. Sir Michael Blundell, the leader of Kenya's white settlers.
October the 20th, 1952. The governor asked to see me in his room at Government House. There he told me that a declaration of emergency had been made and that a battalion of the army would be arriving in Kenya by air. He outlined the arrangements for the arrest and detention of 187 of the ringleaders of Mau Mau, including Kenyatta.
In December, Kenyatta is put on trial. By now, Mau Mau has begun to attack and kill white settlers. After 4 months in court, the presiding judge, Ransley Thacker, himself a white settler, delivers a damning